I have already given you many wealth creators of Kisozi. I showed you one of them that I've been struggling with. I have been struggling with them ever since 1990 without hearing about UCDA. Secondly, the wealth operations commanders that have spoken here, operated in the Uganda area. Thirdly, the MPs that were being discriminated by UCDA, they have spoken. Fourthly, the researchers that have been developing the breeding and planting materials have spoken. Therefore, logic shows that the agencies and authorities have the following problems. First, they do no work or little work, yet for us, we are always working for the mass line. Bonna bagagaware, duchu. So there is a fundamental contradiction. They do either no work or very little work. And yet for us, we want to reach everybody. So we are incompatible. We are incompatible. I cannot continue with the UCDA, with the DDA, because for them they are working for a few. When they work for a few. But you hear now the stories, the corruption, the what. But even if they were not corrupt, they don't seem to have the capacity to reach the many, to reach the bona. Yet we, our line is bona. Second, in the process, they duplicate the work of the ministries. Duplication. Moreover, they do the duplication most expensively. By 2016, a mere 3,905 persons, this for all the agencies, not UCDA only, 3,905 persons in these agencies were using Uganda shillings 2.2 trillion, while 80,000 people in the public service were using only Uganda shillings 2.6 trillion. You can imagine. 3,000 people were using 2.2 trillion shillings in 2016. That's when the alarm came. That's when we came to know. And that's when this rationalization started. On the wages, on the side of the wages, the 80,000, because the 80,000 are the 18,000 people in the ministries, permanent secretary, under secretary, those people there, clerks, plus 60,000 soldiers. I just estimated the figure of soldiers. 2016 was about, let's say, 60,000. So here you would say 80,000 public servants were being, wages now, MSARA, were being paid 755 billion. The 3,000 were being paid 995 billion. What sort of this? For doing no work? You can't believe it. In Mzempura no Kuswara that we have been having this debate. Really? What are you debating? Either you are Mpura no Kuswara nze banange abantu bange bano bentambula nabo bantu bakikaki okono nobudde ensonga ngendo 3,000 people, 3,905 emisara bali bafuna obuwumbi 995 omwaka. Abakozi ba gavumenti emitwalo 8 bafuna obukadde obuwumbi 755. 13,000 basingira ddala emitwalo 8 ku musaala gwokka, totaddemu the other expenses. 4, it seemed that they were also getting corrupt, but also they were poorly supervised because they were away from the public service, and the boards that are supposed to supervise them are not constituted with the sound logic. Because the boards which look after, who are they? But never to look board. Because in business, the board members are normally some of the owners of the business. And in the board, the management is different, but because the wealth is mine, for you. But having board members who are just also looking for what to eat, they can't guarantee. Boards in companies are sometimes from the owners of the business. They therefore have a vested interest in the health of the business. The boards for these groups have not been logically grounded. 5, these agencies cannot have an adequate network to do extension work. You heard what Mutumba was saying, that the one supervisor for the Kiboga, what, was also supervising Hoima. He would come. The MP for Kiboga West told us of a coordinator for that area that had to look after the whole of Kiboga and also parts of Busoga, Bunyoro. He would come occasionally and he would work through the extension workers of the ministry. Number 6, in any case, apparently they do not do phytosanitary certification. Now this one is also new information.